Hey, my Liptons. So this is gonna have to be a second roast video. This is going to have to be a second roast video. I just realized the Kit Harington roast video that I put up yesterday was the first roast video of the year for me. But I'm gonna have to do a second one because we're already on some tomfoolery, some foolishness, some buffoonery on the timeline, and it has to do with the entertainment side of things. So first things first, I'm gonna have to drag Paramount because Paramount, you're really trying it. Them Zionists, them bootlick, them fucking. I can't take no for an answer as Zionists at Paramount cannot take no for an answer, and now more so than ever. And y'all already know how I feel about this situation with Warner Brothers. I did 2 videos discussing it. You guys can go back and watch those videos. Personally, for me, I wish that Warner's, first of all, the fact that Warner Brothers are even selling is crazy to me. How much money is too much money? I feel like it should be left alone. But whatever, they sold it. And it was between Netflix. I'm sure there was other streaming services, but it was between Netflix and Paramount. And guess what? Netflix won the bidding war, and and Paramount is in their feelings. Paramount is in the feelings, and ever since then, they've been pushing it. They've been pushing it, and I'm like, honestly, truly, I never seen no shit like this before in my life. The last topic that I'm going to talk about, the Duffer Brothers. It's not looking too good for y'all, Duffer Brothers. It's not looking too good for y'all. I gave y'all a 6 out of 10 for that Stranger Things finale. I liked the beginning part of it, but the end part I wasn't too crazy about it. I gave y'all a cute little, 5.5, 6 out of 10. But y'all starting to piss me off with y'all comments. And honestly, I don't know why. I mean, maybe Netflix is trying to, drain the well with this Stranger Things thing, with this One Last Adventure documentary. And it's not looking too good for the Duffer Brothers. It's not looking too good for them. It's not looking too good for them. But before I continue on with this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers. Please make sure to like my videos too, okay? So that because it helps with the algorithm. And so let's get into it. Let's talk about Paramount. Let's talk about Paramount. So Paramount. This was the first thing that I saw. And I was just like, no, I never. This is what I saw. So Paramount has written to lawmakers. Mind you, they're angry at Netflix and saying that what they're doing is unlawful. When they also wanted to do the quote unquote unlawful thing with buying Warner Brothers, get the fuck out of here. So they're writing to the freaking lawmakers and bum ass Congress. They ain't doing shit but ruining people's lives. So most likely this will be the first thing that the lawmakers probably do something about compared to helping us with healthcare, helping us with college, helping us with fucking our infrastructure. They won't do anything of substance in Congress, but most likely they'll handle this situation right here. Don't even get me started on politics because I will start dragging. They written to lawmakers talking about some Netflix acquiring Warner Brothers is presumptively unlawful. And they argue the deal will further cement Netflix's dominance in the streaming video on demand. Didn't you? When I first saw this, I was like, weren't you also in the bidding wars, Paramount, in the beginning? When Netflix outbid you, you also wanted to do some unlawful, presumptively unlawful, and also trying to, cement your dominance onto this streaming service the same way that you did with CBS. That's why CBS is a Zionist fucking news. I don't even want to call it a news network. It's a propaganda network. Paramount, CBS, TikTok is a Zionist propaganda network. All of them together. TikTok included. So you talking about some old Netflix doing some unlawful shit. Well, here's the thing, and someone said this on Twitter. Maybe eventually this might lead to just maybe Netflix and Paramount just leaving Warner Brothers alone, and that honestly would be the best case scenario. Even for me, that would be great. If they would just leave, if Warner Brothers would just walk away from Netflix, walk away from Paramount, and we'll be good. But But yeah, like I was saying, that would be best case scenario. But listen, we are where we are. This is the situation. This is the hand that we were dealt. And at the end of the day, a win is a fucking win. Netflix won that fucking win. You, Paramount, you wanted to lowball. You wanted to give, your little chump change. And Netflix said, listen, this is coming out of my own pocket. Paramount, you went to go get the Saudis. You went to go get the bloodthirsty, blood-sucking Arabs from the UAE. You went to go get all these people to try to help you, and they still don't want it, and it's embarrassing at this point. Now they actually they escalated the situation by now filing a lawsuit against Warner Brothers. Mind you, this is what Warner Brothers. This is their own company. They're selling their own company. They're not forcing anybody. They're not doing any. They're filing a lawsuit against Warner Brothers for selling their own company to Netflix because Netflix gave them the higher deal to get them to disclose the greater financial information about the Netflix deal. They also plan to nominate Paramount-friendly directors to Warner Brothers board who they believe would vote against the deal with Netflix. Let me tell you guys something right now. It won't even get to that point because y'all ain't gonna get it. Okay, it won't even get to the point for you to nominate any Paramount anything because it won't even get to that point. To me, what this is, this feels very desperate. David Ellison, Larry Ellison, those Zionist bitches, they feel untouchable. They feel like, okay, well, we purchased TikTok, we purchased CBS, we put Barry Weiss's annoying ass as the head writer of CBS, so we feel like we run the world. You really think that this is Beyonce who run the world? Zionist? Bitch, not at all. There are times where you have to accept the no, okay? What happened to consent? Okay? We really need to talk about this. So instead of the Ellisons maybe filing a lawsuit against their favorite country in the whole wide world isn't real for having right to rape protests in isn't real against Palestine. Instead of them, calling that shit out or getting Congress involved with that, they don't want to call out the fact that the Israelis are over there doing right, and go look it up. Go look it up. They're literally doing a right to rape protest against the Palestinians. So instead of y'all actually using your platform for the right reasons, instead of y'all doing that, y'all want to cover for all these blood-sucking, inhumane ass ghouls, and y'all want to hire y'all propagandists, not only to distribute our entertainment, but to also put them at all these news stations, because that's what this really is. It's about purchasing CBS. They already purchased CBS, but also getting CNN as well. And listen, I'm not a fan of CNN. I don't even watch CNN. But let me say something. There's a lot of people that watch CNN right now. Still, to this day. A lot of people. Like, I would say more so like the boomers and that sort of thing. And for the moment right now, I would say, CNN, though they can be biased, but at least here and there, they'll have like someone from the left or someone like from the outside coming in to kind of give their perspective. So, but I feel like if these Zionists get a hold of CNN, let me tell you guys something. We already have enough Zionists on that CNN network. We do not need them taking over everything. Okay? So please, I just feel like David Ellison, he's scrambling. And you can't have everything. You can't have everything. So I suggest you guys use your money and your platform for humane reasons, and maybe having a conversation about how the country that y'all are over here bending over backward, laying on your back for, okay, that's out here slaughtering all kinds of Palestinians. Maybe how about calling them out and actually using your platform and actually contacting Congress for things of good. But then again, y'all don't have any good hearts. Y'all don't have good hearts. Y'all are soulless. Y'all have black hearts. And y'all hearts have made of stone. So either way, I hope Netflix takes this to the win. I hope Netflix takes this to the bank. They are scrambling. The fact that Warner Brothers wants to have this deal with Netflix, I'm here for it. Like I said, I'm not like the greatest fan of Netflix. Like I'm not like Netflix gets someone literally today, this morning, Netflix fucking increased their fucking price. I think it's like $19 and like 50 cents or something like that. Like I saw it today. Like they took their, and I'm like, like I said, like Netflix has their problems. But I'd rather it be the liberal. Don't get me wrong, all these billionaires get on my nerves. They shouldn't even be billionaires. But I'd rather go with the liberal billionaire than to go with this far-right Zionist neo-Nazi billionaires. That's just my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion. Either way, you guys can tell me how you guys feel about that. Duffer Brothers, listen. The people are dragging y'all on social media. And honestly, at first, I was like, you know what? Whatever. Not everything is going to be what we like and what we intend for the show to be like. But the more I feel like the Duffer Brothers are talking, the more I'm just like, okay, like y'all are getting on my nerves. Because why the hell are you admitting on camera that you didn't even finish the script when y'all went into production for season 5? Like, I don't understand. Like, that's like going to, that's like me at like a college present when it's time for me to present. I don't have the last slide ready. I only have like the first, like, 3 slides, and I don't even have the last slide, and I'm just gonna wing it from there. Like, no, finish your damn project and then come to me with what you got so that we can revise it and see what the hell's going on, and I can give you your grade. But then I see this. This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. So they're saying, and this is like the eagle-eyed fans. They're saying that they saw a chat GBT. Here, let's go to Twitter. They're saying they see chat GBT on the fucking tab in the documentary. So I mean, it's a little bit not clear here. But someone also put in the comment section, they also see DeepSeek on here. So yeah, ChatGPT is right here. I don't know if y'all guys can see it, but I can, like, I don't know. I can tell because listen, don't get me wrong. Everybody and their mama uses AI right now. I'm not even going to sit and act as if I haven't used AI, because I have. But bitch, when it comes to if y'all are writers, no, we're not doing this AI thing when you're right. You are supposed to be right. That is your profession. That is your profession. I use AI for little stupid shit, but like not for like no serious things. So the fact that these people, mind you, it's not like people expose them, they expose themselves. How do you this is so bad. And it's like, honestly, at first I gave the finale a 5. I'm gonna have to drop it to a 3 now. I'm gonna have to drop it to a 3 because it's just like, why the hell were you using AI to write the Stranger Things finale? Or the Stranger Things season 5? Like, are you guys that incompetent? Are you guys that lazy? So like the beginning seasons of like season 1 to season 3, y'all did that off the top of your heads, and those were some of the best seasons. So y'all were that lazy and that incompetent. Y'all didn't want to put in no kind of work and putting in some good writing. This is unacceptable, and it should be called out. And honestly, I hate this route that we're going in when it comes to Hollywood. And I know that that's what the strikes were about with the Writers Guild and everything like that, about AI taking jobs and that sort of thing. This needs to be called out, and it also needs to be called out not just by us as the audience, but the peers in Hollywood, like the executives, and they need to be like, no, like, if y'all gonna submit the script, we're gonna screen the shit to see if there's anything AI related. And no, we're gonna give your thing right back, and you go and fucking extra credit work, try to redo it again and see if we can see if it gets approved again, because it's like, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And honestly, they're getting dragged. They're getting dragged all over the internet, and as they should, because it's like, why the hell are you using DeepSeek and ChatGPT to write fucking Stranger Things? This is Stranger Things, ho. If y'all were that lazy to write a script, y'all should have hired people who want to do this for a living to write the scripts for you. But then again, that's what's wrong with sometimes with these millionaires and billionaires. They never want to hire people to do. They always want cheap labor. They always want to do things, find a loophole to do certain things. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's embarrassing that this came out. Absolutely embarrassing. Like, just ridiculous. Either way, you guys tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.